Do I have to renounce everything to be a Hare Krishna?
First we have to define what you mean by being a Hare Krishna. To be a Hare Krishna can be defined on different levels. So you have the Hare Krishna movement. People in the movement are known as Hare Krishnas. There are all different levels of practice and consciousness. Basically speaking, if you believe that Krishna is God, and you believe that there is a process which is genuine, that is the process Krishna has given for practicing Bhakti Yoga, for being a servant of Krishna. If you believe that this is true, if you have a strong faith, then you can consider yourself a Hare Krishna. You don't need any person having a written assessment that you are a Hare Krishna. Simply by your own strong belief, it's between you and Krishna in your heart, then you can consider that you are a Hare Krishna. So at this point there is no renunciation at all. As a matter of fact, Krishna, he doesn't demand that you give up the things you have. What he demands is that you change your consciousness. And the consciousness is that of internal renunciation, not of external. So this is very often misunderstood. We're not like some Buddhist monks who only say they can own 7 things. The point is that we don't own even one thing. Everything is owned by Krishna. So it's a nice example is, you say you go into a bank and you don't actually have a bank account. So you go into the bank and you say, I renounce this whole bank. People think you are stupid because you don't own anything in the bank, obviously. In the same way, it's actually our situation. I'm not the body, and everything connected to the body is also not mine. Aham mameti. This is a misconception that I think I'm the body and mama iti, and whatever is connected to the body is mine. So beginning with family members and friends, also the things connected to the body like clothes, money, everything is actually not mine. You can say it's temporary mine because I have the false ego, which is the body, and I think I'm the body and I have certain goods which I accumulate. But actually it's going to be taken away quite soon. If not that death is usually taken away sooner than that. So in that way all the things are made of earth, water, fire and ether. Is the space which are the room for all the objects. So all these things, they are going to be, they are going to wither and eventually they go back to their source, earth, water and fire, and in the air. So everything, all the objects are made of these elements. According to our Vedic Sankhya philosophy, you can make it that simple. So do I really own anything in this world? No, I actually don't. Because if I really owned anything, according to our philosophy, I'm the body. No, that's wrong. I'm the soul. So if I'm the soul, I don't own anything. Because the soul position is to be a servant of Krishna. There is somebody above me who owns everything. The soul's position is to be submissive. The soul is called Prakriti, which means the person who is enjoyed. And the enjoyed, the real Purusha is Krishna. So it's only the real Purusha, the real enjoyer, which can own anything also. In the material world, I think I am the Purusha because of the false ego. So I think I'm the enjoyer of things. I think I own things. But actually this is called Maya, it's called the illusion. Because it's a temporary thing, it's changing all the time. Sometimes I own things, sometimes I don't own them. Sometimes I'm enjoying, sometimes I'm suffering. And at the end of life, I have to give up this whole thing. I don't own anything. Like, what was it, Alexander the Great, he wanted to show this point. He asked his ministers that when I die, then please, in the coffin, you put my arms out on the sides like this, so that people understand that I came empty-handed and I leave empty-handed. So it's only in the intermediate stage that we seem to own things. So in that way, if you actually understand that I'm the soul and I don't own any material objects, this is actually the real Vairagya and the real Sannyas, which means renunciation. So in that way, you don't have to renounce anything. You don't own anything in the first place. You just have to understand this and act accordingly. So that's why in the beginning we are seemingly doing some renunciation. For example, we stop eating meat. According to actually the real truth is that we don't even eat. It's only the body which is eating. The soul is neither eating nor sleeping nor mating, nor defending. But what we do in spiritual life, we are regulating these practices according to our false ego, which we are now thinking we are the doers. So now we are minimizing all these things. So in that way, you can call it renunciation. We stop eating meat. We are minimizing our eating to only eat things which we offer first to Krishna. So Krishna only wants vegetarian food like this. And also we stop the use of intoxication. And because we cannot offer that to Krishna, Krishna doesn't accept any intoxication. So in other words, we are acting only now in spiritual life out from the spiritual platform. So that's the renunciation. And then also we don't get into accumulating too much money for our own enjoyment. If we accumulate money, we will use it in service of Krishna. So in other words, we don't gamble. And we live in celibacy. In celibacy, it doesn't mean one necessarily renounce the opposite sex, but it's regulated. Only sex for the purpose of getting children inside the marriage. So these are 4 basic renunciations we do. So in order to really become a Hare Krishna, to really practice seriously as a Hare Krishna person, then you have to follow these 4 kinds of renunciation. But it's a gradual process, so one may not be able to immediately regulate oneself and renounce these things which are actually blocking one's advancement in spiritual life. But gradually we are trying more and more to renounce these things. So that way, yes, you have to renounce something, not only something. Ultimately, we have to renounce everything to be a Hare Krishna. But you are not supposed to be able to do that immediately. It's a gradual process.